In the first case, the judge stated that once paternity is confirmed, child support is mandatory. The mother alleged hidden income, while the father insisted his earnings were inconsistent.
All rise. Judge Vanda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1040, Golden case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Golden, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. This is my baby father, Jaleel Scott. I'm here to place him on child support for our child, Emery II.
You mad at him?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Why you mad at him?
He's claiming that he only makes $40,000 a year when I know he makes well over that, and he's not taking care of our child.
Okay.
And this started off one night, we were bar hopping. I'm a bartender.
Okay.
And you know, things got carried away.
What do you mean by things got carried away?
How little Emery was made.
Oh.
Alright guys, court is in session and Judge Vonda isn't holding back. Today she faces the Golding case, a tense showdown over child support and accountability. Miss Golding is stepping up, demanding that Jaleel Scott take responsibility for Emery, their young child. From the opening gavel, Judge Vonda sets the tone. There will be no excuses, no evasions, only the truth.
Well, I don't need those details, but...
You know, he didn't believe that it was his child.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you guys were bar hopping and then...
Yes, ma'am.
So, you left your job, he came to your job, and then y'all went bar hopping and had some drinks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you guys ended up getting together and you got pregnant?
Right.
All right. And so, he's mad at you because you got pregnant?
He didn't believe that it was his child.
Why would he think... Well, you know what? I'll ask him that. So, you want him to pay child support today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have we done DNA testing?
Yes, ma'am. Several of those.
Several. Okay. And
all with his name on that paper.
Okay.
And the DNA saying that it was his.
And I see the last test. He has been confirmed as the father, so there is no dispute there. All right, sir. Why are you mad at her?
The tension is palpable as Miss Golding explains how Jaleel tried to dodge responsibility, claiming a modest income while evidence suggested otherwise. Judge Vonda listens sharply, cutting through any attempts to deflect. The courtroom feels electric, each word carrying weight as the mother recounts nights of drinks, confusion, and the shocking realization of a new life she now fights to protect.
Because I'm gonna tell you my side of the story, right?
All right, let's hear it.
Alright, I was at the bar with my boys, you know, kicking it. It was Super Bowl weekend. So, you know, Kansas City, you know. So, you know, I'm just minding my own business, looking at the screen. All of a sudden, I see this Hennessy bottle in front of me, and this girl. I'm like, what? So she gonna offer me a drink, talking about, you can take one. I'm like, I'm trying to be sober tonight. You know, I'm trying to go home and, you know, kick it with the boys, play some dominoes and spades, you know. But, you know, I said, why not, you know. I took one, then, you know what happened. One turned into another, then another. The next thing I know, I wake up the next morning, she in my bed. I'm like, how you get here?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see why you're upset. You didn't intend for that to happen,
I didn't, not at all.
Oh, okay. She bamboozled you.
She sure did.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, there's a baby here, and you're the father. So whether she bamboozled you or not, you have a baby there.
Then it's Jaleel's turn to speak. He recounts the bar hopping and the unintended consequences of one chaotic night. Judge Vonda watches him carefully, her gaze unflinching, reading between the lines. He tries to downplay the situation, but Judge Vonda's presence is commanding. This is a courtroom, not a confessional. Responsibility, she reminds him, starts here, with Emery.
You need to take care of it.
And I'm all for that. I'm all for that. But, you know, I just don't like the way she did it.
Okay, I understand. You want to apologize to him?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like no apologies will be happening today.
Or ever.
So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to order you to pay child support. Is this baby on health insurance?
She's on Medicaid.
What is this baby's name?
Emery.
Emery. Well, I mean, how do you spell her name?
Emery.
Should have been Jalea.
Emery.
I don't think Jaleel is the pretty girl name, do you?
That's all right.
Right after her mommy.
Well, you know what? That could have been something that you entertained if you'd have been taking care of the baby and not saying it wasn't yours. You'd agree with me, right?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. So Emery, You said she's on Medicaid, and I heard you mention something about $40,000.
Judge Vonda doesn't mince words. Whether mistakes were made or not, a baby is involved, and that changes everything. She acknowledges the missteps, the miscommunication, even the regrets. But she makes it clear, accountability isn't optional. Jaleel is now legally bound to provide, and Judge Vonda ensures the gravity of that responsibility is felt in every corner of the room.
Yes.
What is wrong with that? Because he turned in some tax returns, and it actually says $42,000, so it's more than 40.
And it's more than that.
How do you know?
48,000 all over his social media, flaunting money at the strip clubs.
Oh, okay.
Where is this extra income coming from?
First of all,
it ain't that 42,000 that you're claiming.
I'm actually asking the questions here, but I asked the same question. Where is this extra income coming from, sir?
I don't know where she getting that from. I'm a barber. My money is inconsistent.
Okay, so the money that she's talking about that you're flaunting on social media, is that the same 42,000?
Sometimes
you just making it stretch?
It just be my homeboys' money stunt. You know, I stunt with theirs. You know, every now and
so
then.
you stunting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's not his money.
Bamboozling.
Oh. Well, it sounds like you both bamboozled each other, so in my opinion, you're both pretty even, okay?
The conversation turns financial. Ms. Golding challenges Jaleel's reported income, claiming he earns far more than his tax returns show. Judge Vonda remains steady, precise, and unwavering. She examines the evidence, the numbers, the documents, and methodically calculates what is fair, refusing to let hearsay or social media flexes cloud the law. The room feels the intensity of her decisiveness.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to base his child support off of this $42,000 from his tax return. That's what he turned in. If you can show proof that his income is more than $42,000, you can come back to court and I will entertain it, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
But today this is what we're going to go off of. So at $42,000, that makes his gross $3,500 a month, which brings your net down to $2,950.42. Do you have any other children, Mr. Scott?
I got one other child.
One other child, okay. Did that mom bamboozle? I'm kidding. Okay, so one other child, that brings your child support obligation to $472. And Medicaid, I'm only allowed to take up to 9% of your gross. So 9% of that $3,500 will be $315. That has to be reimbursed to Medicaid. You understand?
With razor-sharp clarity, Judge Vonda breaks down the child support calculation, gross income, deductions, Medicaid obligations, all laid bare. She ensures Jaleel understands the stakes. $787 a month, a legally binding obligation he cannot ignore. There's no room for half measures, no room for debate. The law is clear, and Judge Vonda enforces it with precision.
So your monthly obligation total is $787.
All right.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And are you going to be a part of Emery's life?
Hey, I got to. It's my DNA.
Okay, all right. I would really like to see you do that. And I would like to see you guys be friends. So you have to be nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have any other questions?
That is all.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
God is good.
Finally, Judge Vonda wraps the session with authority and encouragement. The case is resolved, but the responsibility remains ongoing. She reminds both parents that while conflict exists, cooperation is essential for Emery's future. As the gavel falls, the courtroom exhales, knowing justice has been served decisively. Judge Vonda's ruling is firm, fair, and a reminder that in her court, truth and accountability are non-negotiable.
Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1002, Green versus Green.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Green, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I don't have any of my paperwork with me, but basically I need to get child support. I don't have a job right now. Elle's working, but now that we're separated, I recently filed for divorce, so I can't support the kids when they're over at our place, and honestly, it'd be great if I could get a little bit of child support to take care of the kids.
So let me get this straight. You guys are married. You filed for divorce.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
And you're seeking child support from her?
Yes, that's correct, Your Judge.
Who does these children live with?
The kids live with me, Your Honor.
All right, guys, buckle up. Judge Vonda is back on the bench, and this courtroom is about to explode. Today, we dive into case JVB-1002, Green versus Green, a battle over child support that's anything but ordinary. The tension hits immediately as Mr. Green steps up, claiming he can't support his kids because he's currently unemployed. But Judge Vonda doesn't waste time. She sees right through the excuses. The stage is set and the clock is ticking.
They're also at my place on the weekdays.
On weekends. They come see you on weekends, okay?
Weekends.
Okay. Weekends. So you're a non-custodial parent.
No, your judge.
Excuse me?
I said, no, your judge.
No, you're a non-custodial parent, which means that she should receive the child support benefit, not you.
See, I'm honestly new to this whole thing. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work. I just know that, I'm currently, if I don't have a job right now, I can't take care of the kids when they come over. I mean, I can barely afford.
Wait a minute.
I barely afford to keep myself in an apartment.
You have common sense though, right?
I'd like to think my mama gave me common sense. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then you should understand that if the children are living with her, and just because you're unemployed.
Judge Vonda leans in, slicing through confusion like a laser. You're the non-custodial parent, she states, her voice firm. Mr. Green fumbles, unsure of how child support even works. He tries to plead ignorance, citing financial struggles and a lack of work, but Judge Vonda isn't buying sympathy. She's relentless, asking questions that leave no room for half-truths, or forcing him to confront the reality. Responsibility doesn't disappear just because the paycheck does.
That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be paying her child support
but
if the children live with her.
Yes.
Your judge, how am I supposed to pay? Like, how am I supposed to take care of the kids? If
You're supposed to get a job. Exactly, get a job. Everyone has to work. Why do you think you're so special and that doesn't apply to you?
I can't really find a job in my career because.
What kind of career do you do? And make this good.
I'm a mechanic, but it's hard to do what I do.
You cannot find a job as a mechanic?
Yes, your judge.
What type of mechanic are you?
I work on mechanical bulls. It's not very easy for me to get work because right now there's just not a lot of bulls needed in the wintertime. It just doesn't happen.
The courtroom tension spikes as Judge Vonda drills deeper. Mr. Green explains his unusual career. He's a mechanic, but not just any mechanic. He specializes in mechanical bulls. Judge Vonda doesn't flinch. She demands accountability. His excuses about seasonal work and limited opportunities are met with pointed logic. Education and skills exist to be used, not shelved. The judge's presence dominates the room, turning what seemed like a sympathetic story into a hard lesson on responsibility.
Okay.
So right now I
can find something else, right?
That's what I keep telling him, but he's very picky about the job.
Well, and I have to explain to her all the time that all mechanical items aren't the same. All right, like I can't just work on a car because I wasn't trained that way. I went to school. Like I don't have the opportunity.
Oh, it's getting better. You went to school, so you have a skill set, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can use it for something other than mechanical bulls.
Yes, correct? Like supporting your kids.
Is that right? Is it yes or no? I don't need all the extra.
Yes, I went to school, but okay. No, it doesn't apply.
You know what?
It doesn't.
You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, ma'am, I didn't. I just want to take care of my kids, and I can't do that if I don't make money.
Take care of your kids? You're going to go get another job.
Judge Vonda's intensity escalates. Mr. Green confesses he quit his job right before filing for divorce, thinking he could dodge child support. The courtroom gasps. Judge Vonda's voice booms, as he cutting through every attempt to rationalize. Separation doesn't erase obligations, she declares. She's not just judging a man, she's setting a precedent. Her words hit like thunder, and everyone in the room knows this case is more than paperwork. It's a moral reckoning.
And even if you don't get another job, what's going to happen today, you're going to be ordered to pay her child support. And it looks like you just stopped working in July.
Yes, I did. I did quit in July right before I filed for divorce.
You quit in July right before you filed for divorce because you felt like you wouldn't have to pay child support. You really thought that she was going to pay it to you.
Maybe I'll throw myself on the mercy of the floor of the court here, honestly, because I thought that when you are separated from a loved one and you have kids, you're supposed to pay child support. That's what I was told. My daddy paid child support. I know how it works.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
obviously
I thought she would pay because how much?
With precision, Judge Vonda breaks down the numbers. $45,600 in earnings from January to July becomes the benchmark. 2 children, health insurance obligations, net income, all laid bare. She calculates the monthly child support, $945.03. Every figure lands like a hammer strike. Mr. Green is stunned, the reality of his financial duty hitting him square in the face. Judge Vonda's ruling is fair, firm, and impossible to ignore.
If kids are gonna be with me, I can't feed them goldfish. I can't pay
Texas
for.
Workforce Commission correctly reported your numbers of what you made from January through July. So that's what we're going to base your child support off of. According to that, you made $45,600 within those months. How many children do you all have?
We have 2 children.
Okay, how old are these children?
They are 12 and 6.
12 and 6, okay. And who covers health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
How much is it?
$167 a month.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I have from that $45,600, I have your gross at $3,800. Excuse me, what's going on here?
The dialogue doesn't stop there. Mr. Green protests. Wasn't confused and incredulous. He thought he was supposed to receive money, not pay it. Judge Vonda's response is sharp, her tone leaving zero room for debate. The law favors the custodial parent, and responsibility is non-negotiable. She even offers practical advice, pointing him toward potential work opportunities while maintaining her authority. No pity, no bending the rules, just unyielding clarity.
I'm making my ruling, and you are speaking to someone else that is not a party to this case. Who is that?
Just a friend trying to help me out.
Okay, well, obviously, sir, you going to come up here and help him pay child support?
Wait,
okay, thanks.
You're judge. Am I paying child support? I can't afford. If I'm asking for child support, how can I pay it?
How? After you listen to me, and I tell you what the amount is. So your gross is $3,800. Which brings your net to $3,112.11. Yes, grab a Snickers because you're going to be here a minute. Health insurance reimbursement to mom is $167. So based on that, I have your...
Judge Vonda then explains to the courtroom and the viewers watching at home how child support calculations work under Texas law. The custodial parent receives support. Quitting a job before divorce doesn't shield anyone from obligations. Her guidance is precise, breaking down Social Security earnings, gross versus net income, and how these numbers translate into monthly payments. On the judge's words turn what seemed like a chaotic mess into an educational masterclass on accountability and legal process.
Your total child support monthly obligation of $945.03. That's to be paid every month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Do you understand?
No, I don't understand because I thought I came in here to receive money, ma'am.
Well, you thought wrong, and I just gave you my ruling. So, any other questions?
I have no questions. I'm good with this.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, did you have something else?
He always has something else.
Okay.
If you know of anybody hiring, I would love a job.
Okay. Well, I think there's a bar that has a mechanical bull. You can go see if they need something done with the bull over there, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
As the gavel falls, Judge Vonda delivers the final blow. The case is closed, and Mr. Green must pay $945.03 monthly. She dismisses the parties with authority, leaving a clear message. Excuses won't work, responsibility doesn't wait, and justice is impartial. For the audience, it's a masterclass in courtroom drama, suspense, confrontation, and a judge who doesn't just preside, but commands respect. Judge Vonda proves once again, this is support court, her courtroom, and her rules.
Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1007, Boyd versus Salinger.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Boyd.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Recently I was demoted, and so I'm not making as much money, so trying to not pay as much money.
Okay. Is that the only Like, where were you working?
I'm still in the same job. I just got a worse part of the job. So I'm in sanitation.
Okay.
So basically, I have to clean poop all day and make sure it doesn't get in the water. So whenever you're drinking, you don't have poop or hepatitis or anything like that in your water. I literally gotta sort it out.
All right, guys, buckle up. Court is officially in session, and Judge Vonda is taking control. Today's battlefield, Boyd versus Salinger. Tensions are high, voices sharp, and every word could shift the scales of justice. Judge Vonda wastes no time. She's cutting through the pretense and demanding the cold, hard truth.
So when you get it, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't drink that.
No, you can. I made sure that there was no, it's good.
Okay. All
Because
right.
of me, yeah. But
Okay,
I
well,
get
thank
paid
you.
less now, so
I'll make sure when I drink water from now on to thank Mr. Boyd.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. How old is the child?
He's 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
4-year-old boy. All right. So you have less pay now. Okay. And you're not in agreement to just decreasing his child support?
No, I'm not.
Why not?
I feel like he's lacking on his duties as the father. He also has another child with another woman. So I really don't think he's budgeting his money or time well, and I'm not going to accept his reduction.
Okay. So you don't believe he's budgeting right?
No, I don't. I think he's spending all his money on his new fiance, and
Mr. Boyd steps up, flustered and frustrated. He's been demoted, his paycheck slashed, and now he wants child support lowered. But Judge Vonda doesn't let excuses slide. She drills into the details. Sanitation work, filthy water, hepatitis prevention, every gross, messy fact exposed to underline the stakes. She makes it clear, responsibility doesn't vanish just because life got harder.
shoes.
So you're mad about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty mad about it.
Okay. Well, get over it. That's the first thing. Second thing is you said he has another child. So even without a reduction in what he makes, that requires an adjustment right there. Him having another child entitles him to get his child support adjusted.
Well, maybe he should get his attitude adjusted. I don't know.
Well, can you quantify his attitude into any type of money or anything?
I wish he could.
Well, we can do that, right? So, I mean, by law, he has a right to ask for a reduction in child support. And by your own admission, you gave me a second reason why he qualifies for it.
I mean, I don't really understand because we almost make the same amount of money, so.
Right. But he's the one court ordered to pay child support, right?
Mom, on the other side, is furious. She claims he's shirking his duties, blaming a new fiance, and refusing to budget for his kids. Judge Vonda doesn't sugarcoat it. She confronts the raw emotions head on. You might be mad, but the law isn't, she says, slicing through the personal drama like a blade. The courtroom feels electric. Truth and frustration collide.
Right?
Right.
Okay, so your income has nothing to do with what he makes. And if he has another child, and according to these documents, he did get a huge reduction because his child support amount was $850 previously. So because he has a second child, that by itself, the law allows him to get a reduction in child support, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. What are you doing with the money, just out of curiosity?
I'm supporting Ricky, our child.
By support, what are you doing for him?
I practically pay for his private school.
Okay.
I'm buying him daycare when I leave for work.
Okay.
I pay for almost everything.
Okay, what are you using it for on yourself?
Nothing.
So you were using all $850 for the child only?
Yes.
Okay, because it sounded like it was for another reason why you're so upset.
Judge Vonda lays down the legal reality. The law allows a reduction if a parent has a second child or decreased income. She's relentless, questioning every claim, forcing both sides to face facts. The numbers don't lie. Boyd qualifies for a reduction, and Judge Vonda ensures everyone sees it. No whining, no manipulation, just cold, calculated justice.
Or is it just because of the new girlfriend?
Could be both.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what we're going to do. He has good reason and he has shown proof to the court that he qualifies for his child support to be reduced. So we're going to go based off of what he currently makes. Says here on your W-2 you make about $41,000.
That's correct.
Okay. For one child, well, you have 2 kids.
I do.
Okay, so that changes. So what we're going to do is calculate that. So that brings your gross down to $3,287.67. Who pays health insurance?
He does.
How much is health insurance?
$129 a month.
Okay. He also gets a credit for that as well.
She dives into the figures, calculating income, health insurance, and percentages. Every cent accounted for, every adjustment clear. Boyd's new child support, $476.94. Judge Vonda doesn't just hand it down, she makes it impossible to ignore the fairness of the law. The courtroom is tense, everyone aware of the fine line between personal feelings and legal duty.
For carrying health insurance. So his net comes out to about $2,725.36, giving you credit for your other child. That brings your percentage down, and your new child support amount is going to be $476.94. So I hope that you can pay the tuition and, you know, your attitude about him being mad off of that new amount in child support, $476.94. Can you do that?
Sure.
I mean, you don't have a choice really, but you know, it is what it is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anything further?
Nope.
Anything further from you?
No.
You seem disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Why? He has legal grounds to ask for that.
I just wish he would pay attention to our child more, that's all.
Emotions flare again as mom admits disappointment. Not about money, but attention. Judge Vonda listens, sharp and unyielding. She probes deeper. Football, cheerleading, behavior, every small conflict magnified. She keeps the focus on what matters most, the child. She turns frustration into clarity, reminding all parties that parental responsibility outweighs personal grudges.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
He doesn't like our child.
How do you know he doesn't like the
He
child?
straight out told me before we came here.
Maybe he doesn't like his behavior. What is it?
Yeah, he doesn't like football.
Oh, okay.
And that really, if I didn't like football, my father would probably have disowned me. And so he doesn't like football, and I think...
As the hearing winds down, Judge Vonda's power is undeniable. She dismisses the court, but not before reinforcing the law. Substantial changes in circumstances, income drops, additional children justify modifications. Every decision, every word delivered with precision, ensuring justice isn't just served, it's understood. Boyd and Salinger leave knowing the law doesn't bend for anger or ego.
She's trying to, get him into like other stuff, like, I don't know, cheerleading or something. I don't know. And it hits me right here.
Yeah, it hurts my feelings too because I love football. Maybe you should encourage that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything further? Okay, you all are dismissed.
Court adjourned, but the lesson lingers. Judge Vonda has shown how fairness cuts through chaos, emotion, and stubbornness. This wasn't just about numbers, it was about accountability, truth, and doing right by the kids. And for viewers at home, the stories you see here are real, intense, and sometimes explosive. Stay tuned, because in Judge Vonda's courtroom, justice never sleeps.